You're listening to Murder in Your Ear, presented by NRM Performance Studio. If you're enjoying what you hear, please give us a follow on social media, on Facebook at NRM Performance, Instagram at NRM Performance, and on Twitter at Murder Ear. This is our holiday special, 12 Days of Murder. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy Murder in Your Ear.
Conger's department store, home of the holidays, we couldn't be any more excited that we are just days away from the big day. And guess who has arrived to spend Christmas with all of you good little children? Yes, it's Santa! Yay! I'm so excited! Now, if you can all just stand in line next to the green striped candy cane and say hello to Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus!
I'm so sorry to miss my cue.
Stop! Everyone stop. Helen, where were you? This is our final rehearsal before the big day tomorrow. This is our moment. What we've all been working towards.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I've been drinking apple juice, and it just goes everywhere where it goes, right?
Understood. No need to explain, really. And Myra.
Yes, Mr. Conger.
Your elf voice? It sounds... What is the word?
Like she's been hitting the eggnog and smoking the Christmas tree all year.
Elspeth, my dear, I had no idea you were here. I thought you were out shopping.
Oh, I was. But our selection of stores here in Congerville is, well, limited.
Which benefits us greatly here at our town's only department store.
Mrs. Conger, I swear I haven't been drinking or smoking anything.
Oh, she really hasn't. She's been ever so good.
Mom, I can speak for myself.
Well, then speak up. Don't be such a shrinking little violet.
Oh, Mom, God, I hate it when you call me that.
Myra Jean, you've had one job all year. You knew you had to be your best elf self, and you've just been screwing it all up. As usual, I can never tell you anything.
Perhaps dear Myra is just tired. Myra, tomorrow is game time for us. Go home and drink nothing but water and perhaps a splash or two of honey. And no talking.
Mr. Conger, Mrs. Conger, please forgive my intrusion.
What is it, Quint? Oh, dear.
Edward,
What's that, my dear?
look at his beard.
Oh, well, yes, that's what I was wanting to point out. You see, I had stored my Santa suit and beard in a very safe place, I thought.
But Quint, it looks like...
Yes, it looks like it's been chewed by rats.
Well, I did have a little rat problem at the old barn. You know, I've been renovating the old Fletcher barn, quite an amazing place, you know. It was originally constructed in 1828, I believe, right when the first Congers and Fletchers founded this.
Oh, that is so fascinating. You are such an inexhaustible fount of knowledge.
Where is Shannon Fletcher? She's handy with a needle and thread. Perhaps she can help.
Oh, all the Fletchers are downtown. They've been rehearsing for the big parade tomorrow.
If Joanna Fletcher has managed to stay sober enough to rehearse anything today, I'll be amazed.
Well, we obviously aren't going to get anything further done today. In the immortal words of Winston Churchill, it'll have to be what it will be, I suppose.
Well, I was actually coming by to get you, dearest. We have that dinner tonight with you-know-who.
My love, what would I do without you? I had clear forgot. All right, everyone. Tomorrow, we will be perfect. We will be shining stars. We will have glorious elf voices. Mrs. Claus will lay off her apple juice. Right, Helen? and Santa's beard will be restored to its former snowy glory. Agreed?
Absolutely. We have no doubt.
Wonderful, because this could be the most important Conger Christmas of our lives. And woe betide anyone who ruins it.
Suki! Suki! Shannon, where on earth is your sister?
Mom, she's...
Oh my gosh, Shannon. Really? Mom, I'm right behind you.
Well, don't sneak up on a person like that. Oh my sweet lord, what are you wearing?
What?
Mom, remember? Suki asked for her early Christmas present to be that cute spiky dog collar thing that she's wearing.
Shut up, Shannon. I can talk for myself. Gosh.
Well, the spike certainly brings out the black smudges under your eyes, honey. Just remember that for the parade tomorrow, we're all wearing
Red
and green with holly in our hair.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
I can't even.
Oh, my Christmas berries, I can't wait. Oh, Suki, you've always looked so cute with your holly hair. I think it'll look okay with that purple and black thing you have going on. Let me just see.
Shannon! Take your hands off me. Do you know how sick of you I am?
Honey, take a chill pill. Speaking of, I think I have one or two of those in my purse. Shannon, hand Mama her wine, will you, just to wash it down?
See? That's what I mean. No one ever takes me seriously. And you do nothing but, well, that, Mom. Ever since Dad.
Suki.
Don't speak to me of that man. Do you understand what he did? Oh, Shannon Christmas Fletcher, pass me that wine. Now!
Shannon Christmas. Who gives themselves the middle name Christmas?
Well, it is the most wonderful time of the year. Sorry, Mom. I forgot.
She never remembers what day it is anyway. From Thanksgiving on, she's as drunk as a...
Suki Elizabeth Fletcher, that is enough. You don't like that to get through this giant stressor of a season, I sometimes have to overindulge in just a little...
Sometimes?
Listen, I raised you girls to love this holiday and to cherish our Congerville holiday tradition in helping me put together our parade, as my grandmother did and her mother before her.
But not our grandma. Not your mom. She had more sense.
Do not speak of her. She and my husband, well, they could just both burn and... No, I will not say it.
I think they were the only ones that had any sense in this stupid town.
Uh-oh.
What did you say? Suki, if you don't like it here and you think our cherished holiday traditions are stupid, well, maybe you should just go.
Mom.
Nope, she thinks she's too good for us. She thinks I'm an embarrassment. Just go, Suki.
Maybe I will.
Good.
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
No problem. I was just leaving anyway.
Oh, please, you're not interrupting. You know how teenagers can be, especially at the holidays. Now, I don't think we've met. I'm Joanna Fletcher, and this is my daughter, Shannon.
Hi there. The one who made that grand exit was my sister, Suki.
Hi, I've seen you all around. I just moved here around Thanksgiving. I'm Ellen Harding.
Well, you have picked the most perfect time to move to Congerville. We take our holidays very seriously here.
Yes, actually, I visited here as a kid years ago. I remember visiting the Conger department store, and you guys had the best Santa I've ever seen.
Oh, that would be Wallace Quint. We all just call him Quint. He's been Santa for...
Yes, since God was a boy. Oh, Shannon, can you grab Mommy's purse? Would you like a glass of wine, Ellen? I always like a little sip now and again during the holiday season.
Oh, sure, thanks.
Shannon, get Miss Harding a glass and, fill mine up while you're up there. She's an angel, I tell you.
I can tell.
So, Do you have a family? Are you going to be working here? What do you think of it all so far?
Well, I don't have any children, and I'm not in a relationship at the moment. I have a small inheritance, so I am fortunate to be able to at least sort of enjoy life.
Thank you, Shannon. Well, that's a blessing, for sure.
Indeed. Very lucky, and I picked Congerville because I've been living in the city since I was a teenager, and quite frankly, I'm exhausted.
Cheers to that!
Joanna, what's up with Suki? I just saw her charging down the street with a face like a little old thundercloud. Oh, hey, Ellen. I'm so glad you made it down to help us.
Hey, Miss Laurel. Suki, she just gets moody.
Oh, Laurel, so you and Ellen have met?
Yes, Laurel and I ran into each other at Stall Sweets the other day, and she said you all would need help.
Well, that is a beautiful thing, and needing help is an understatement. We still only have half of our float done.
Shannon, are you ready for the pageant tomorrow?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I've been practicing my talent all month long.
She's juggling jingle bells and holly. It's nerve-wracking stuff.
Oh, how wonderful! Ellen, I have been Miss Conger Christmas every year since 1987. So I've now become Miss Conger Christmas Emeritus, to make way for the next generation. I'm excited to see what Suki has come up with. She was asking me all kinds of questions about the pageant's history. And the winners? Prior to myself, I mean.
When? When was she asking that?
Shannon, enough.
Sorry, Mama.
Now, do I sense some sibling rivalry here?
No, I need to run an errand, excuse me.
Wine, anyone?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Look who it is! Do you see?
Where?
There, across the street!
She sure is tall. And blonde. She looks familiar, but I can't place her.
Joanna, are you kidding me? That's Clete Salinger!
Oh, neat name.
Ellen, surely you know who she is. Ellen? Where'd she go? That's odd. Anyway, Joanna, Clete Salinger starred on Ocean View for years. You know, the lifeguarding show where they're always running. I auditioned once. Almost made it, too. Anyway, nowadays she stars in all sorts of movies. Like she just signed on to the 8th sequel of that action franchise, Die to Be Alive.
Wonder what she's doing here.
Oh, I don't know, but I intend to find out.
Is she gone? Slate, I mean.
Yes, she's walking away across the street. Why?
Oh, it's nothing. Can I get some more wine?
Ellen, you're my kind of girl.
Hey, Uncle Harold, you here?
Oh, hey there, Rebekah, honey. I'm just checking on something back here. Be right back.
All right, no rush.
Hey, Rebekah.
Shannon. Hey, what's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Have you seen Suki?
Yeah, she just rushed by me a moment ago when I was locking up my store. She looked upset too. Are you all okay?
Thanks, I've got to find her.
I worry about those girls.
What's that, hon?
Hello! Uncle Harold, I didn't hear you come in. You about scared me to death. Those little Fletcher girls, they worry me. Both of them as different as can be, but still.
You worry they have a little too much of their grandmother's blood in them. Mind, it was a sad situation with their father, too. Yes, it's a sad situation, to be sure. 'Tis the season.
Well, Joanna Fletcher is no picnic either. You know what she did to my mother.
My blessed sister, may she rest in peace. Yes, Joanna is a troubled soul, but I can't say I blame her. She's been through a lot, all the way back to high school. She was always a rebellious one, That Suki takes after her mom, I think.
But it's Shannon who worries me. Always so desperate to please. That fixed smile. I mean, even changing her middle name to Christmas? It's eerie. She's like a little hamster on a wheel, just spinning her legs trying to keep up with everyone's expectations.
Now that you say that, I can see it. I never thought of that before.
Well, because everyone thinks Suki is the disturbed one. She just wears black and hates Christmas. I can't say I blame her. But Shannon, she let that happy little mask drop for a moment just now. And I worry that Wheel is getting away from her.
Excuse me, I saw the legend on the awning that this is the home of Stahl's Sweets.
Yes, that's correct. We are indeed Stahl's Sweets, finest purveyor of sweets in the tri-state area. In fact, we have a...
Wonderful. Wow, this town, it's like stepping into a Norman Rockwell painting, or a time warp. So very quaint.
Are you just here for a visit, sir?
Well, if every resident here is half as pretty as you, miss, well, I may have to make a more permanent decision.
Oh, well, we would, my uncle and I, we would just think that, it would be...
What my lovely niece here is trying to say is that you'd be more than welcome. I'm Harold Stalls, proud owner of this establishment, and this is my niece...
Rebekah Stalls. I own the bakery right next door.
Conrad Michaels, at your service. You may have heard of my little chain of department stores.
I can't say that I have.
Oh my goodness, you don't mean C. Michaels.
Why, yes indeed. Those are the ones.
Oh, wow, I love C. Michaels. Why, Uncle Harold, remember I told you about the store with the giant escalator and 5 levels that I thought was so chic when I went to the city?
Oh, I sure do. Was that your store, Mr. Michaels?
Yes, all of our stores have at least 5 levels. Of course, the one that I intend to build next is going to be at least 7. A flagship, if you will.
7? Holy moly, that would be lovely. I love Congers, but we just got a working escalator to go between floors last year.
And a beautiful silver beast she is.
So, where is this new store going to be, Mr. Michaels?
Oh, please. I could never let such a pretty lady call me by my father's name. It's Conrad. Well, to answer your question, I'm hoping that...
It's like Salinger.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you all. I'm just so lost. Can you all help me find
Slate, what in the blazes are you doing here?
Conrad? Is that you? My, you're looking...
Are you?
Yes, I am. Multi-award-winning actress Slate Salinger. It's me.
Well, imagine that. My seeing an old friend right here in Congerville. Harold, was it? Can I get a selection of those chocolate buttons and a pound of Swedish fish to go, please?
Oh, assuredly. This is quite a big event for us, isn't it, Rebekah? 2 well-known, important people in our little town here.
Slate, I'll just grab these goodies, and then we can promenade wherever you need to go.
Here you go, Mr. Michaels.
Here's $1. Keep the change. Come on, Slate.
$1? But that was $12. Rebekah, can you believe that... Rebekah, are you all right? What's wrong?
Nothing, Uncle. He's awfully handsome, isn't he? And she's so dolled up and fake. He could do better.
Rebekah, don't you start getting ideas in your head. You know how you get about these men. Remember the last time?
Oh, I'm fine, Uncle. I'm all better now. This Christmas will be different for me. I can feel it.
Bobby, are you gonna help me with these cases?
I don't know why you insisted on bringing your entire wardrobe.
Well, it might take us a while to get the job done.
Shh! People can hear. Also, you make it sound like we're doing some sort of bank heist.
Well, we do need the money.
Sonya, it is not the same thing. This is my family.
Your Uncle Edward and dear old Elspeth, who, as I recall, threw you out on your ear the last time you were here.
That was a different time.
Oh, was it? Weird. I could have sworn it was Christmas.
Of course it was Christmas. That's not what I meant, and you know it.
Bobby, don't yell. Someone will hear us.
You are the most irritating woman. Anyway, you need this money too. You've run out of everything you got in that lawsuit.
I can't help it that all of my investments went wrong.
Investments?
What?
Shoes are not an investment.
Well, I didn't know that until
Until what? The 300th pair?
Don't be mean to me. It's Christmas.
Here, let me take that for you.
Oh, such a gentleman.
You ready? Happy couple act time.
Happy we just wanted to spend Christmas with you. We don't desperately need money because we have no house. Couple time. I am nothing if not good at this act.
Let's go say hi to good old Uncle Edward. May I offer you my arm, my love?
Thank you, my love. You're too kind. Let's go get some cash.
Hi, kids! Hi, kids! Hey, kids! Right this way! You guys! Come right this way! Wait! Wait!
Myra, you know, I've read a lot of books that say that resting your voice is what makes it heal.
Mr. Quint, do you think my voice is damaged? But I've been practicing my elf voice all year to be ready.
Sometimes too much of a good thing is just, too much.
Ugh, whatever, Mom. You're just jealous because I'm a better elf than you ever were. Everyone says so.
Young lady, that simply is untrue. I'll have you know that I was an elf all the way until my
35th birthday. Yes, Mom. I know. But I plan on keeping this job forever.
Well, I know that little Shannon Fletcher has been meeting with Elspeth a lot lately. She'd be a great elf too, so you may have some competition.
She did what? When did they meet? What did Elspeth say?
Now, don't get excited. I'm sure we have plenty of room here at Conger's for 2 holiday elves.
Well, maybe Harold Stahl will want to be our second Santa.
Second Santa? What have you heard? Why, that sneaking, candy-making...
Will you both calm down? I'm worried about all of our jobs right now.
Why? There's always going to be Christmas, especially here at Conger's.
Lower your voice. Here, come here. I have to be quiet. I've heard that there's been an issue with money, with it going missing. I mean, Mr. Edwards keeps having very intense conversations with the door closed. And of course, I would never listen.
Oh, no, not you. Never.
But I heard that.
You're all still here? But I thought I asked you to go home and rest. Tomorrow is a big day. I need you all to Christmas like you've never Christmased before. Those are Shakespeare's words, not mine.
Didn't you have dinner plans, sir?
Oh, yes. I just had to stop by to grab something from my office. Then I'll be heading off.
Oh, we were just heading out, weren't we, Myra?
No, you were in the middle of telling us...
Myra, we are going home. Please, Mr. Conger, don't let us interrupt your work. You go right on into your office. Don't worry about us.
I will. Thank you, Helen. And you all, please, head home. Focus. Come back tomorrow better than ever.
We will not let you down, sir. You have my word of honor.
Thank you, Santa Quint.
Good night, Mr. Conger.
Good night, sir.
Young lady, I shouldn't hear you speaking a word.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, I did it again. Sorry.
Not another word. Quint, did you need something?
Sorry to be a bother, sir. I know you have a lot on your mind.
Ah, now, Quint. A man's mind is an empty basket without Christmas cheer. Keats said that.
Indeed, sir. It's just, well, in addition to my duties as the town historian for Congerville, I dearly love my work as Santa. It really lights up my heart, sir. It really does.
So glad to hear it, but
it's just, well, sir, if I've ever been less of a Santa than you'd like, I would hope you would tell me. No need to look elsewhere if you get my meaning.
Yes. Yes, of course. You're a wonderful Santa, Quint. Really. Now, I must get some work done here. If you'll excuse me, I must head to my office. See you tomorrow. Bright eyes and open hearts, in the words of Shelley.
I am an excellent Santa. It's such a joy. And no one can take that from me.
Slate, let's just grab a bite to eat. Catch up. Have a chin wag. It's been far too long. We are right by the best restaurant in Congerville.
Sure. I suppose I am a little hungry. How is it you know so much about Congerville?
It's my business to know everything about where I intend to do business.
In Congerville? You're opening a store here? But there's nothing here.
Believe it or not, this little town has been the site of the country's most celebrated holiday season for years. I intend to capitalize.
Conrad, there's a young lady staring at us. Hi. Are you here to take our order?
Sure. I'm Suki Fletcher. Welcome to Fletcher Inn. Would you like to hear the specials?
Do you have an iceberg lettuce salad?
I think so.
That's all I'll require. Thank you.
Slate, you have subsisted on nothing but crystallized water since...
This young lady's obviously busy, Conrad. I'm sure she'd love to hear your order.
I'd love nothing more.
I want a ribeye. Rare. Bloody, in fact. And some barely cooked potatoes.
Barely cooked potatoes.
Yes. Al dente. Slate, that's an Italian term for in my teeth.
That's actually not.
Anything else?
Oh, that'll do.
I hope you didn't want your business here to be confidential.
Why is that?
Because that young lady just overheard our entire conversation.
Conrad Michaels.
Why? If it isn't my favorite former employee, Sonya Sanchez, how are you?
It's Sonya Conger now. This is my husband, Robert.
A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Michaels.
And my dear aunt, Mrs. Elspeth Conger.
I, of course, recognize your face, Mr. Michaels. I have greatly enjoyed shopping in your fine stores.
Oh my God! Are you?
Yes, I am.
Are you the Congers of the department store, Congers?
Yes. Well, by marriage, anyway. My people were actually in jewelry, many years ago, of course.
I never knew that. Did you know that, honey?
Why, no, I can't say that I did.
Oh, yes. Mainly diamonds. Ah, but here is my dear husband now. Mr. Michaels, this is the man behind Conger's department store. My husband, Edward Conger.
Looks like we're getting dinner and a show.
Mr. Michaels. I am surprised to see you here in Congerville.
This is my very dear and old friend.
Easy there with the old Conrad. Hello, Mr. Conger.
What are you doing? You're...
Yes, I know. It's all a shock to meet a movie star in the flesh. I'm Slate Salinger.
It's Slate Salinger.
Slate Salinger.
Oh my god! I loved the 7th installment of Die to Be Alive.
Oh, yeah! Die to Be Alive, 7th Heaven? Great stuff. Oh, that jump out of the burning window you did was way epic.
Thanks.
Anyway, Mr. Conger, it's fortuitous running into you like this. I want to come and see you tomorrow. Have a little chat.
Oh, what about?
Here are your dinners. Iceberg for the lady, and raw potatoes and meat for you, sir. May I seat you, Mr. Conger?
Oh, yes, we will be a party of 4 this evening.
Just a second, Mr. Conger. I just wanted to have a little chat about how to make Christmas a little brighter for everyone. Have a little proposition for you.
And Mr. Michaels, I wish you a pleasant stay here. But I don't think, as I have told you repeatedly on the phone, that I am interested in your proposition.
Edward, darling, you can at least hear the man out.
Your wife makes a good point, Edward.
Elspeth, why don't you 3 go sit? Suki has a table waiting over there.
We can have a little chat here tonight, if you'd rather.
Listen to me, Michaels, and listen well. I don't know what you hope to accomplish by showing up here in person, and with someone like this lady, who you know I have a history with, but I'll make my position crystal clear. There will be no deal. Congers will not be merging with your fancy big city brand. It will never happen. Do you understand?
Come now, Edward. Circumstances change.
You will take my store from my cold, dead hands, and not before. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Michaels, and Slate, I shall join my family.
Cold, dead hands, eh? That can be arranged.
Last thing. There. All set. I can finally get out of this town. And away from her. And all before Christmas. Ugh. I don't ever want to see anything Christmas related again. Alright. Now. Just gotta get down those stairs without making too much noise. Alright. Just set this note to Mom and Shannon over here and... Wait, what's this? A Christmas card from me? It's so early. What was that? Dear Suki, Christmas comes but once a year. For you, it's over, though death is near? What, is this a joke? Like, maybe it's a goth Christmas thing because people think I like death. Yeah, that must be it. What do you want? A Christmas present from me? Ugh, okay, you are so weird. This is so dramatic. What are you doing here? What is this? It's sticky? Honey? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you didn't. But I'm so allergic. Bees?
do, do,